Hello everyone, the 316 here. I'm starting a new series on this channel. I am looking to master set a particular Pokemon set. This is Pokemon Next Destinies. So, Next Destinies was a Pokemon set that came out in 2012. I remember it very fondly. I opened up a lot of packs back then, and I actually have some of the packs here that I opened all those years ago. No cards inside, unfortunately, but take a look at that blast from the past. This is probably when I really got into the TCG. I had opened up some Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and even Diamond and Pearl, Platinum packs, but this is when it really kind of exploded for me, at least in terms of popularity. I opened so many of these Next Destinies packs, and finally, after all these years, I decided, all right, let's master set it. So in this binder, this is, what is this, a Pocket Pro binder? Ultra Pro, which I know it's not the best way to store cards, but I want to do something special for when I complete the set in a different binder. But for now, this will do. But I wanted to show you where I'm starting from, and I got a pile of cards here that we will be adding to the binder. Some good ones in there. But I have these all labeled, or not labeled, but in order, rather. So we got Grass here, 1 through 9, and then 10 through 18, etc. Get that better on camera. But you can see just where we're starting here, and there are some reverse holos. I could have swore I remember pulling a few of these, but this was the first Pokemon set since, I can't remember what set got rid of the EXs, but this was the one to bring them all back. And again, I remember pulling those, but I don't have them in their regular or holo forms. But just showing you, this is where I'm starting. And then after this page is all of the promos that came out. So these 3 cards were in a blister, and they have a different holo foil pattern to them. So instead of the line pattern, as you can see on Moltres here, it's more of a star holo. There's the Mewtwo and Kyurem EX promo. There's also a Zekrom and Reshiram I need to get. Here we have the Battle City promo, which was in a Mewtwo box, which also included these jumbo cards, and I have 2 of them for some reason. I don't remember if I got 1 of those boxes or 2, but I do remember getting 2 of those. And then down here is the Theme Deck exclusive cards. So we have the non-holo Luxray, non-holo Scrafty, and then the holo Zekrom on the bottom there, although it's kind of hard to see the holo. And that's where we're starting. So, you know, back in 2012, I actually did pull the Mewtwo EX full art and the Shaman EX full art. I might as well take these out. I remember back in the day, the Mewtwo being very popular for the X-Ball attack. And I remember being so incredibly excited when I pulled this. It's probably my favorite card and really sparked my love for the TCG. Actually, you know what? Let me take it out of the sleeve so you can get a better look at it. Yeah, there's only a little bit of white there, but otherwise it's a very, very good condition, especially the front. Although there may be some scratches that aren't visible, but again, really love that texture and the artwork, and there's probably been better Mewtwo cards, but this one's my personal favorite. But my first full art pull was actually this one, the Shaman EX. And this one actually has a print error on it. So if you look next to Shaman's left eye, you see a little dot there. It's not supposed to be there. So that's fun to look at. And let me go ahead and take this one out of the sleeve so you can appreciate the texture work here. I like how they differentiate the textures too. You have the lines for the background and then the more rough texture up top. And then there's the back of the card. Also a little bit of whitening, but pretty good condition. You know, young me was pretty good at keeping things in nice condition. So, really glad that I'm finally doing this after all these years. But if you didn't notice, we don't have any of the regular EXs. So, I've been on a bit of a eBay buying spree, and let's go ahead and fill up some spots here. So first of all, I got Shaman here, regular. Sorry about that, camera died, but Yeah, this one wasn't in great condition, but I only paid a few bucks for it. So, you know, for me, all that really matters is the front of the card. As long as the front of the card looks good, that's all that matters to me. And this one does. So, this one gets to go in the binder. Oop. And yes, I know, double backing the cards is not a good idea. Again, I am fully aware of it. But most of these cards are pretty inexpensive. You know what? I'm going to do this out of the order I bought them in order of the book here. So let me rearrange these real quick. Alright, the next EX we got here is Reshiram EX. Seller included a sleeve with this one. But, yeah, this one, I think I paid like $5 for this. It's quite white around the edges there, as you can see. But otherwise, you know, another one to add to the collection. It's not the promo. It's not, you know, a reprint. And, let's see, 22. I think that goes right here. Cool. That's another one to add. Turn the page. Number 38. We have the Kyurem EX. And if you look at the promo, it's basically the same thing. Just, it's a promo sticker. And it came in a tin. This one came from the set. I think they printed this card quite a few times. But, again, this one has a bit of a crease at the top. Not really much I can do about that. But I knew about that crease going in. But, again, inexpensive card, like $5. Easy to replace if I really wanted to. But they go in the binder. There we go. Next up, couple pages to turn here. Let's see, is it number 54 down here? We got the Mewtwo EX. I just got this in today. And this one's mostly fine. I didn't see any major issues with the front, as you can see. It is a little dirty, though. So I might actually go back and clean this one up. But yeah, I don't know how people can, you know, keep their cards in these types of conditions, man. Like, I wasn't the best with doing mine, but at least I tried, you know. Anyway, Mewtwo goes in behind Deluxio. Alright, and then we move on to the full arts. And one of the full arts I really wanted to get when this set was out, besides the Mewtwo, was the Gigas, Regigigas. And this one is in terrible condition, you're about to see. But, yeah, you see that crease on the left there? Also, this card was hella dirty, and it even still is. It's hard to see in camera, but there are a ton of scratches on it as well. But I really wanted this card as a kid, and I'm finally able to add it to the collection, and I'm glad. But something to note, too, is that if you look at his eye dots, or I guess they're not eyes, technically speaking, it's actually a bit shifted, the texture. It should be a little closer to the left. These ones, just a little bit too far to the right. You can definitely see it here on the yellow with the border on it being inside the yellow rather than on the outside. And this one, the back of the card was really dirty. Somehow the white, there's like barely any whitening on it though. I thought that was kind of funny. I think I paid around $50 for this. This card usually goes for 70 plus. I figured save some money. Get one that's not in great condition. And he's number 99, the last card in the set, technically speaking. So he goes next to Mewtwo, who's 98. There we go. Alright, next full art I got here was the Reshiram EX. And I really like this card. And as you can see, this one has a big old dent in the forehead. It's also hella scratched, too. Again, hard to see on camera. But really like the texture on this one. I feel like Reshiram takes up too much of the space, though. You know, at least with Regigigas, there's a lot of space around him that's open in the top left and bottom. This one you have a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit there. And that's about it. But, again, like the texturing on this one, how it's, like, circling behind him. And then, of course, you got the hollow foil pattern there. Really nice card. Number 95 in the set. And this one was a little dirty. I did my best to clean it, but really glad to have 4 of the 6 now. It's on the back again, I keep forgetting. This one goes right next to Shaman, who was 94. Get in there, you. So yeah. Lastly, something I actually didn't know about this set is that it had secret rares. So I have 4 secret rares to track down. But really, I only have 3 to track down. We got the Embor secret rare. And if you don't know the way they did the secret rares back then, the secret rares were only a couple per set. This one is 100 out of 99. This one had 103 cards in the base. And all of the secret rares were shiny variants of the Pokemon. They looked like a regular card, but they had texture of their element on the bottom, and then a little bit of texture in the card art itself. And this one's a really nice card, like, genuinely. And this one, not in the best condition, as you can see at the top here. There's a bit of a crease. Not much I could do about that. And there's this big blemish of white on the bottom, but otherwise it's a very good condition card. And I think I paid like $50 to $70 for it. I'd have to double check, but again, really good deal on this. Couldn't complain. But yeah, that's number 100, and we can add that in up top here. So there's not too many more major cards I need to track down for the base set. We have the 3 secret rares. I already have Zekrom on the way, the full art Zekrom. And then we need the full art Kyurem. We need the Regigigas EX. We need the Zekrom EX regular, although I think I bought that one too. We're missing the Zeb Striker rare. I think the Musharna and the Behem, I need to get those ones in the non-rare. I think Musharna might be a holo. Not quite sure. Can't remember who goes here. I don't remember who 41 is. It might be a second Raichu card. I honestly can't remember, and it's annoying me. Who goes there? I have the checklist on my phone, which is what I'm using to record, but I could have sworn I pulled some of these cards in non-reverse holo, but I couldn't find them. Also missing Starmie and Chandelure. But after that, once we get the base set done, there's a couple more things I'd like to get. There's a deck box, a pre-release deck box. There's only 2 on eBay that I saw. I plan on getting one of them at some point. It's not something that is a major necessity, but it's something I'd like to have. Of course, I already showed you guys the promo stuff, and we got quite a lot of promos to get. I'm mainly only looking for the ones that are part of the set here, or ones that are the same exact attacks as the ones in the set. This one I'm only including just because everything else in the set was Next Destinies, including the giant promo cards in the back. But there are 2 cards I'm going to need to chase down that are so incredibly rare and expensive that I'm probably never going to get my hands on either of them. Both of those are the pre-release Arcanine cards. So there's 2. They both have stamps here that say Next Destinies, but then the other one has a little staff print right there. And that one goes for 5 figures because I haven't found a non-graded one. So that's probably the white whale of this set, if you will. The staff pre-release Arcanine. This one, to be specific. I don't think I'll ever get it. I would love to get it just to say that, you know, I have everything from this particular set and the extras. But that's going to be the ultimate chase. It's going to be the thing that, like I said, I'll probably never have. But if one of you has the staff pre-release Arcanine card from Next Destinies, and you're willing to give it to me for a stupidly low price, you know, hit me up. I have a business email. It's in my YouTube channel description. But again, I don't have a lot of money. I'm doing this on a part-time I'm a grocery store job, so I don't make a lot of money. And of the money I do make, that's basically what I would pay for that card is what I have salary for the whole year, essentially. So that's, again, the white whale. But there's a couple other items that I need to find. So there's 2 different binders. One of them is like this, and it has Reshiram and Zekrom on the front and back. And then there is one 4-pocket binder that has Mewtwo and Regigigas, I believe. It might be Shaman. I know Mewtwo's on it, but the 4-pocket binder I could find. But the 9-pocket binder I could not find. Now, the 9 pocket binder, it doesn't have artwork from the set, and I don't think I'm going to use it. But the 4 pocket binder does. But I wanted to get your guys' opinion. Do you count the binders if they do or do not have the artwork on them? You know, I know most people use a binder that's like one of these binders, for example. So, just, you know, let me know down in the comments below what you think about that. Let's see. There's a couple other things, but mostly I'm just looking for the cards, the pre-release deck box, the Staff Arcanine stamped Next Destinies card. Again, if you know where to find one for a stupidly low price, even if it's damaged heavily, please let me know. I really would like to know. I'd really like to find one for like maybe, I don't have the money right now, but like $300 to $700, that range. But again, I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be nice, but yeah. So that concludes this video. I'll keep you guys updated on the Next Destinies Master Set, and I do have some of the reverse holo. You obviously saw some of them in there, but I got, you know, a stack of them here as well that I found in my bulk. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Always helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you want to see more of this type of video. And if there's any other sets you want me to complete, let me know. I think if I were going to do this with another set, it would probably be Dragons Exalted, because I have quite a few of the cards from that set, and this was one of the sets that came after Next Destinies. Another one I would like to master set, but I don't see happening just because of how expensive the full arts are, is the Dark Explorers. Yeah, that's the Darkrai one. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for when I finally complete this, whenever. Peace.